Last week I took a trip down Shiloh Road, this beautiful stretch of farmland near my house. And as I was going by, I felt moved to take a moment and just appreciate the crops on each side of the road. It was overwhelming to think about how these crops meet so many needs across the world, and to think about all the work that went into making this harvest happen. And I really just found myself thankful for the climate and the conditions that produced these crops. Thankful for our farmers who worked so hard, tirelessly to cultivate them. And then something occurred to me that I hadn't really thought about before. These crops that we're growing, they have no idea that we are living in the midst of a global pandemic. They don't read the headlines and fret over the upcoming elections. They are not consumed by hot topic issues that divide so many of us. These plants, uninterrupted by any external turmoil, they just continue to grow. As I sat with this thought for a moment, I realized that the same thing can be said about so many other things. The seasons continue to change. Rain continues to fall. The sun continues to shine. Rivers continue to roll. Time continues to move. Children continue to grow. Another school year has started. The holidays will be here soon. And behind them, it will be a new calendar year. The current events of our world may have us sometimes feeling stuck. But the reality is, time continues to march forward. Sometimes we may feel the need to just stop and take a moment to wrap our mind around everything that's been happening. We feel the need to put everything on hold sometimes until we can sort things out. But as believers, as disciples, as the church, does this put us in danger of becoming stagnant? Are we in danger of becoming motionless because we are completely paralyzed by our present circumstances? I certainly hope not. Just as those plants on Shiloh Road continue to grow, God wants the same for each one of us. God wants us to live into the seasons with cultivated, nourished hearts, ready to grow, even as the uncertainty of the world unfolds around us. And God wants the same thing for the church. Just as time does not have a pause button, neither does our onward journey of faith that we take together. We may have to rearrange and reevaluate how we do things, but as time marches on, spiritual pause is not a possibility. There is only growth or decay. I am thankful for the changing of the seasons. They're a reminder that no matter what we go through, sunny days, the storms of life, all of these things will come to pass. And as they do, we can be hopeful, confident that our present season will produce a fruitful harvest in due time. Sometimes it may not feel like it, but the truth is, the world is still turning. We are still here, and we are still loved and cared for by our master farmer. My prayer for you, for me and my house, and for the church is that we will continue to grow together, knowing that our present circumstances are temporary, but our growth is eternal.